What's up, everybody? Htown Wheelhouse here with Back to the Bullpen, and tonight I'll be going live with you guys watching the game. Hope y'all enjoy. Let's get going right now since we're in advertisement. Let's talk about this World Series.
I'm looking to the bullpen to bring my lefty in. Keep the lead and make your team look pedestrian. It's in your Wheelhouse, we'll swing for the fence. You know it's money around here, man, I ain't talking expense. Strike one, heat it low in the way you can't hit it. You know you wanna start a rally, but you better forget it. Strike two, off speed, same spot, your car looking. Get ready at the plate, this time you're not cooking. Strike three, swinging out of the zone. You ain't even touch it first. Tell me how they gonna drive you home. Walk your back, looking like we ain't cool then. The game's over, might as well put them back to the bullpen, oh yeah.
That's right, everybody, and welcome into this edition of Back to the Bullpen. I'm going to do a little watch-along for the World Series. You can see my unbiased opinion of who I want to win. I got my brand new Back to the Bullpen shirt. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to Back to the Bullpen. Make sure that you check us out on YouTube, on Instagram, on X. I mean, wherever you get your podcasts, we are here. And it looks like they got runners on the corner for the Toronto Blue Jays. Blake Snell is not pitching as well as he has in the previous two series where he started and went 1-0, trying to become the first pitcher in Major League history to start three series game ones in a row and have a victory in all three series. So it'll be interesting to see what the Blue Jays do the rest of the way. This is an exciting series. There's a lot of storylines. If you're a baseball fan, it is definitely something that you want to be a part of. I welcome your comments. Thank y'all for hanging out, and thank you for being a part of our Back to the Bullpen family. Savage went out there and threw up zeros against Htown, against some of the best hitters on the planet. So let's see if he continues that. But Blake Snell's got a 3-2 on Christian Kirk here. I'm sorry, Alejandro Kirk. I said Christian Kirk. That guy is a wide receiver for the Houston Texans. That's a big faux pas. That's a big flub there. So let's see what happens. The Blue Jays offense is I think the better of the two offenses overall, top to bottom. I think like I discussed on the show last night. What's up, tacos? As I discussed on the show last night, and Mike Stanton and I talked about, we think the starting pitching goes to the Dodgers. We think the bullpen probably goes to the Blue Jays. I actually picked the Dodgers, and the offense goes to the Blue Jays. But this is about as even series as you can get in a World Series. But I think a longer series favors the Blue Jays more than it does the Dodgers. Oh, here we go. What happens? And just foul on the almost inside-out swing by Mr. Alejandro Kirk, the number 5 hitter. It's crazy. Bo Bichette gets up his first at bat and gets a base hit. Hasn't hit a ball. Hasn't been in a game since early September. And, could he be risking stuff too much by playing second base? Well, I guess only time will tell, but you love to see what's going on. Everybody in Rogers Center is on their feet. This crowd probably will be standing the entire time unless the Dodgers take them out. Hey, what's up? How you doing? You're new to the chat. Just want to say hi. What's up, Lily? How you doing? And they walk the bases loaded. So Blake Snell in some uncharacteristic trouble lately here. This is the most pitches thrown by Blake Snell in a single inning. So that will be interesting to see how things unfold. While we're on here, I'm gonna go into my MLB press box notes, and I'm gonna look at the notes for this game on this World Series because I want to dive into some stats with y'all on this show because I think it would be really cool to be able to do that since I get this, insider's edition of the playoffs. I'm able to look in and see kind of behind the scenes of what is going on. Let's see what happens. Man, that was a great 83-mile-an-hour curveball. That is something that, that Blake Snell is going to absolutely need to depend on. He's got gas, and that's why Bo Bichette is in here, because he's got the highest batting average versus 97 plus mile an hour pitches than anybody in baseball. So let's look at these pregame notes. And it's funny. I think my TV is ahead of the broadcast that I'm watching, and I think I know what happens on this 1-2 strike. Oh, he pops out. Dalton Varsho to center field to end the inning. And Blake Snell gets out of a jam, bases loaded jam, that is. But, so goes life. MOD. What? I have no idea who these people are. Mod, you want to be a mod? What is going on? Who is that? That's weird. Okay, well, okay, mod. I don't know who you are, but welcome in, I guess. Let's do this. Let's just let's put them in timeout, because I have no idea who that is. What's up, Mr. Edits? How you doing? It's good to see you, man. So let's look at this, okay? This is the 121st World Series. It's 16 years in the making. The Dodgers are the first defending world champions to return to the World Series since the Phillies in 2009. Los Angeles is seeking to become the first club this century to win back-to-back titles. The Yankees won 3 straight World Series, and from 1998 to 2000, Mike Stanton, my co-host, was a part of those teams. He is a back-to-back-to-back World Series champion. What's up, crew? How you doing, sir? You wanted the Phillies to win. Well, you know what, sir? I picked the Phillies and the Blue Jays to be in the World Series, and that didn't happen. Tonight, I'm celebrating, and I'm rooting for the Blue Jays, even though I'm a diehard Astros fan at heart. My grandmother is from Kamloops in Merritt, British Columbia area, and I've got a ton of family in Canada. They're all Blue Jays fans if they're baseball fans, and so I figured I would root for them. So here's the deal. Entering game 1 in the 121st World Series, the Blue Jays are historically favored, with home teams going 378 and 319 in 697 World Series games played to a decision. That's 54.2%. Additionally, the home team has won the World Series opener 71 of 120 times and has swept the first 2 games of the Fall Classic 40 times. I didn't realize that. The World Series has been won by the team with home field advantage 60 times, including each of the last 3 seasons, with the Dodgers in 24, the Rangers in 23, the Astros, yes, in 22, were the last club to clinch a World Series in their home ballpark, winning Game 6 over the Phillies. Sorry, Mr. Edit. Sorry, crew. But, I was there. My son and I were there. It was an amazing event. So I want to see why is my, oh, no wonder why I'm behind. Okay. Now I'm live. I wondered why I was so far behind my TV. It's 2 balls and no strikes from you Savage to Smith. Let's see what comes of this right here. He gets his first strike across at 93 miles an hour. Look, if you Savage is hitting the zone and he's not walking people, he should be dominant. Now, can the Blue Jays flip the script on this game? Because what has been the calling card for the Los Angeles Dodgers? It has been the starting pitching. I mean, these guys, 7-1 in the postseason. They have a phenomenal record, 1.40 ERA, 81 strikeouts, and that's leading into today. And Savage walks his first batter. I just said you can't walk these guys, man. This is a team that has the propensity to be able to score a lot of runs. Now, the Dodgers have not been as potent an offense. They have relied on their starting pitching when it comes to these victories. Hey, what's up? What's up, I can't say that. EV, that's what we'll call you. How's it going? I see a lot of y'all are catching us on the cell phone. I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching. It's really cool to see that. So thank y'all so much for tuning in live. You guys are the best. Hey, if you have not, I would encourage you to come over here to Back to the Bullpen. I need you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, share the live stream right now, and also make sure you stay tuned in because we have got some big news coming up about our show Back to the Bullpen. It's going to be fun. We're going to be doing some things, hopefully this next year, that we have not done before, and it's only going to get bigger and better. I will be still co-hosting Locked on Astros next season. Have no plans of leaving that show. You Savage with a second strike to Teoscar Hernandez, who, interestingly enough, Teoscar Hernandez played for the Blue Jays. And now you Savage with a strikeout is the youngest pitcher. See, let me go back and see that stat there. Second youngest pitcher to start a World Series game. So that's pretty cool. We got a lot of history in the making. There is a dude behind home plate that is absolutely jacked, and I've seen him before. He almost looks like a cartoon. The dude's got so many muscles that it really does look fake, and I don't know what's going on with this guy behind home plate, but he is absolutely massive. But Savage is just really, really good when he is on. He's made 3 starts this postseason, allowing 7 runs on 10 hits with 7 walks and 15 innings. His first game against the Yankees, 5.1 innings pitched, 11 strikeouts, by far his best performance this postseason. That's a first pitch strike to Max Muncy. Max Muncy only batting .214, but has the ability to hit the long ball. The Savage's worst outing, 4 innings pitched, 5 earned runs, and 4 strikeouts versus the Mariners, but came back solidly. And there goes Max Muncy hitting a soft line drive into left field. Teoscar Hernandez and Max Muncy are on first and second with 1 out. But his last start was right here was versus Seattle, 5.2 innings pitched, only 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, 6 hits, and definitely is one to watch. Second youngest pitcher, like I mentioned earlier. So, what is up, everybody? Lily, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you stopping by. Are y'all subscribed to our YouTube channel? If not, I encourage you to get over there. You won't want to miss the analysis that we bring with myself and Mike Stanton, 3-time World Series champion, 19-year veteran. So we've got plenty. I've been podcasting for almost 10 years now. Have interviewed 20 plus players in the Astros organization, including 4 Hall of Famers, several NFL players, and so on and so forth. So thank y'all for tuning in to this game 1 watch along with myself, Htown Wheelhouse Brett with Back to the Bullpen. Oh no, and it looks like the Dodgers are going to strike first as Kike Hernandez comes up, gets a base hit, gets a run on the board. Now, Blue Jays fans don't need to worry too much. Hey, what's up, bud? How's it going? Sorry, I had to take a call there from my son. He called in. Yeah, definitely moderating the chat here. Looks like we got some morons coming into the chat. So definitely just know that I am the mod and I will ban. And so I will be watching comments. But wow, that was a big strike right there. Now, if you Savage can get out of this inning with only giving up one run and limiting the damage, that's good. They did get to Snell a little early in this first inning, threw the most pitches in an inning than he has all postseason. So that's probably a good thing. And you know what? I don't know that the Blue Jays need to sweep both games, but I think it's important that the Blue Jays start out on a winning note. Okay. All two of them. So watch yourself too. What? What are you talking about? All right. Who are these people coming in? I have no idea where these people are coming from, but it's all good. Definitely that's not the result you wanted. With you Savage getting bases loaded now with one out. Now the pressure is on for, look at this. Oh man, he Q shot off the barrel, just put Clement in a really tough position, not able to field and make that call, make that. I think someone was asking me what's the score of the of a high school football game. I didn't go to our local school's game today. I figured I would stay home and watch the World Series with y'all. So thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate you. And okay, Andy Pagas, who is his same agent is Yanner Diaz's agent, to be just for a little factoid there. Look at this. In 6 games versus the Blue Jays, hitting .391. All right, you Savage. Get out of this. Get out of this with only giving up one run. And I tell you, this will be a huge feat. 0-2 pitch. You're gonna hit. You're in a pitcher's count. You definitely have to make something happen here. Mike Stanton talked about this last night. You Savage's control. You Savage staying even keeled. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. And look who's on deck. Looming on deck is Shohei Ohtani. I bet he wants to get to the plate. You see what I did there? Sorry. Too soon? Yeah, your Savage is just not locating his pitches the way he wants to. If your Savage gets in trouble and he has an early exit, that isn't ideal for the Toronto Blue Jays. He's not getting calls at the bottom of the zone. He's not really locating his pitches. Yeah, it looks like he's overthrowing it. And Andy Pagas knows that he's got to pitch to him now. Now you go from a hitter's count to a pitcher's count with 3 straight balls. What is your Savage going to do? Is he going to bear down and get a strike in here? Got him swinging on a slider. There you go. It's a second strikeout of the night. Good job. Now, let's get out of this inning without giving up a run. Another run, I should say. See, that ball looked like it was coming right at the zone. So he's a little pumped. Now, of course, Shohei Ohtani, they're calling the greatest player on the planet to ever play the game, gets a huge swing and miss. on a strike in the upper part of the zone inside, almost jamming Ohtani's swing. He holds that bat over, just he's got his own just aura. This dude his presence is just impeccable. I remember the first time I saw him play with the Angels when he was a rookie, and just watching Shohei warm up. I'm not even saying this just to say it. I mean it, because I just remember thinking, this guy looks like he is just doing some sort of, he looked like a disciplined soldier out there, just keeping things in order. And so let's see what happens on this pitch. Shohei Ohtani hits it, and they get the out. Shohei Ohtani grounds out with bases loaded. A big pick by Vlad Guerrero Jr. Although it may look easy, those are never easy on the big stage. So the Blue Jays only have the minimal damage of 1 run. Now their offense has got to come in and pick things up. I have no idea who this is. Unk. What's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Who are you? Who is Ignorant Tax 5? Who are you? What's up, Jay? How you doing, man? Welcome in. No, that's actually 2000. They didn't do that till 2017. So thank you, Jay, for tuning in. Thanks for the extra funds in the pocket. Stopping by and watching gives us views. And look, back to the bullpen's going bigger and better than ever. This next year, we got an announcement coming up next week. I am rocking the Jays jersey tonight, supporting the Jays. Definitely not rooting for the Dodgers, but want a good series nonetheless. Good baseball, never hurt anybody. And so thank y'all for tuning in. So let's look at some more of this World Series, just postseason history. Okay. In his postseason debut, again, 22 years and 69 days, Savage set multiple Blue Jays postseason records. His 11 strikeouts were the most in a postseason game in Blue Jays history, surpassing the previous record of 8 shared by David Price and Juan Guzman and Dave Stieb. It's a pretty illustrious group. Became the second youngest pitcher with a double-digit strikeout game in the postseason. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Excellent for him. Hey, what's up, Kenneth? How you doing, sir? Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, man, back to the bullpen. We are going to be we are looking at broadening our horizon, and we've got an announcement hopefully coming up soon. Well, Jay, I'm disappointed that you're disappointed. That, I'll be real honest, as a Dodgers fan and the reigning World Series champions, possibly winning back-to-back World Series titles, the Dodgers sure talk more about 2017 than they do all of their World Series titles combined. So as much as y'all like to be called the big brother, that's little brother energy 101. So, I mean, you can stay mad, or, I mean, you do have the option of building a bridge and getting over it. I mean, it's just that simple. No, man, I'm not wearing a Cowboys hat. I'm wearing this blue because it's a cool retro hat. It's got the icy blue on the bottom. I could do this, and then people would think I was wearing a Blue Jays hat, and maybe Jay wouldn't be so offended. But hey, nonetheless, Jay, thanks for hanging in there, man. Looks like Clement is up, and this dude, he's hitting 429, just hits a bloop single to left field. I mean, that's what he does, right? It's pretty awesome. Good job. I want to know where you guys are watching from. Are y'all on X or y'all on YouTube watching from your phone? Because he just added the feature, the phone feature. And that's what we're broadcasting on. So it's kind of cool to see both of these feeds working. Whether you whether you are disappointed in my hat or not, I mean, okay. If I see you in a Dodgers hat, I'd be disappointed you were in a Dodgers hat. How's that? Now we're even. Here we go. Miles Straw, former Houston Astro, is in the lineup tonight. George Springer in the lineup. Miles Straw in the lineup. You love to see it. Joey Loperfido, I think he's in the dugout. I don't know if he made the World Series roster. So tell me, what questions do y'all have about the World Series? I know Mike and I talked about what's going on. YouTube for my phone, brother. Good deal. In the labor and delivery room. Wow, man. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations, sir. That is awesome. Welcome in. Favorite multi-sport athlete, Jesse Smith. My favorite multi-sport athlete. Well, there's not many, right? It's really, isn't it, between Deion Sanders? What could you say? Tony Gwynn's a multi-sport athlete because he was drafted by the San Diego Rockets. So you got Bo Jackson, you got Deion Sanders, and Tony Gwynn. I mean, who else is on the list? I mean, I'm gonna go Bo Jackson because I remember having the black and blue poster where it was Bo Jackson standing in his locker room and it had the Royals stuff on one side, the Raider stuff on the other. That was so cool. So good question, man. Good question. I've got my I hope both teams lose shirt on tonight. Well, you know what? I have that shirt, but I'm actually rocking, and y'all can actually get this right now. Back to the bullpen shirt with Mike and Brett right there. And look, if you use this code, I've got a code for y'all. If you use the code B2B, you get 10% off your purchase of 2 shirts or more, and you will also get stuff added. Oh, you got that shirt too? Good job. Good job. Does Michael Jordan count as a multi-sport athlete? I don't know. I met him his rookie year, got his autograph, and when I was 10 or 11 years old, there's a big swing and a miss by Jimenez. They got a guy on first with 1 out. Blake Snell's on the mound, 39 pitches into the second inning. And I remember Michael Jordan pulled my dad and I aside. My dad helped corral the crowd. I won't give you the long version of the story. And he asked me what my favorite sport was. And I told him that I didn't want to tell him. He said, why? I was like, because I don't know that you like this sport. He said, well, try me. And I said, my favorite sport, Michael, or I said, Mr. Jordan, because I was young. I said, my favorite sport is baseball. And Michael Jordan looked at me and he goes, that's my favorite sport too. I'm like, are you serious? That's awesome. That's really cool. So, and he said, and I quote, man, I hope one day, he goes, it would be so cool if I could play like Major League Baseball, if I could play baseball. And I'm like, that's, you know what he did? He ended up playing Major League Baseball. Oh, man, he went down on a foul tip into the mitt. Htown needs to play soccer or something to become the best to, dude. Htown, look, I mean, it's insane what this guy's doing. Is that a foul tip? It is. Wow. I don't know, man. Are we going to challenge it? What other questions y'all have? Let's talk. Let's, George Springer. Let's see what he knows. There's nobody there. Oh, he's safe. He's not on the base. Oh, no, he's safe. Oh, Clement got there, didn't he? Did he not get there? Wow. That was a disappointing I don't know, man. I kind of want to see that. No, yeah. So Jesse, I'll have to, I mean, okay, look, I guess we're in a commercial. So let me grab something to show you real quick. All right. The NBA commissioner signature on this is David Stern. I believe it's David Stern. Yep, David Stern, commissioner, NBA basketball. Here is my Michael Jordan signed mini basketball. Okay. So we go to Osmonds. Osmonds was a store in Sharpstown Mall that was like Academy and Foot Locker in one. In the 80s, Osmonds was the sports store you went to in the mall before Champs, before Foot Locker got real big. It was Osmonds. So we go into Osmonds and they have an oval track carpet. Hey, what's up, Jesse? And in this store where you have this oval track carpet, over here in this part of the oval is like a little shoe closet. And Michael Jordan came out. Well, when Michael Jordan came out, the people kind of formed around the right side. So there's a line, and then it went out the store, and we're in the main walkway of the mall, and we could see into the store because they had glass. It wasn't like it was like glass walls. Okay, so you could see into the store. And we're standing there, and Michael Jordan comes out of the back room, and the people on this side start crowding him. And then the people from behind them go around this area, and they all just maul Michael Jordan. I mean, they're grabbing at him. They're grabbing his he had a jumpsuit on. They're grabbing his hair. I mean, they are treating him like an absolute dog. And, you know, we're hearing Michael's going to leave. Michael's not going to stay. So my dad looks at me. He says, son, stay here. I'm going to go see if I can help make things right. He's like, don't go anywhere. I'm like, yes, sir. So I stood there and I'm waiting. I got this basketball in my hand and I'm waiting to get it signed. And then I can kind of see in the distance that my dad's up front and he's like talking to the police officers, talking to the mall security, talking to actually Michael Jordan's entourage or bodyguards. And then all of a sudden I see my dad get up on the counter. My dad gets up on the register counter, which is really small, and he starts pointing at people and yelling, and he turns red. We're in the top of the third inning. Yes, Savage is up. Only one run given up. Mookie Betts is up right now. And he's just yelling and pointing fingers. And then all of a sudden the crowd starts dispersing and everybody kind of gets in order. My dad jumps down from the counter, and then I don't see my dad for like 5, almost 10 minutes. Then all of a sudden this big black guy walks up, and I'm like, you know, I'm like 10 or 11 years old, and this guy walks up to me. He had to be 6'5", 6'6", maybe 6'7". I'm joking. He had to be pretty tall. And he looks at me and he goes, are you, you know, and he said my name, are you Brett Chansey? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, your dad saved the day. And I'm like, really? He goes, yeah. He goes, Michael's going to sign. He said, but I came to find you because I've got to cut the line off a few people behind you because Michael might miss shoot around if he's here too long. So you'll be getting his autograph, kid. And I was like, yes. I was loving it. So I was like, that was awesome. Well, what I didn't know was my dad went to the cops and said, let me pose as a police officer. Let me get this crowd under control. And we can, you know, get these kids autographs because we have all these kids that want Michael's autograph and we can do that. And they said, okay, that's fine. So my dad stands up on the cash register and he's like, let me tell everybody here, there are kids here and y'all are treating Michael Jordan worse than I've seen anybody treat a dog. He took time out of his day. He could be practicing. He could be getting his rest. And instead, y'all are treating him like he's an animal. And y'all need to settle down because there's a lot of kids that won't get his autograph today because y'all are being selfish. Y'all are adults. So if you're on this side of the store, you need to go to the back of the line. If you're on this side of the store, you have 5 minutes to back up. We're calling every car, every patrol car in the city. We're coming. They're going to come down here. We're going to put everybody in handcuffs and you're going to go to jail. And so my dad's like saying all this stuff. And so someone turns and looks at me after this guy came back and talked to me. And he looks at me and he said, is your dad a police officer? I'm like, no, my dad's a my dad's an electrician. They were like, are you serious? I said, yeah. And so anyways, I get up to the front of the line. Michael Jordan signs this basketball. Okay. We also have a 5x7 black and white picture of Michael Jordan. Don't have a camera. Didn't get a picture of this whole thing. My dad has the picture. I agreed that I have the ball. My dad has the picture until he, I don't want him to pass anytime soon, but when he passes, he's going to give me the picture. That was kind of our deal we made. And get this. This is crazy, okay? Michael Jordan and his bodyguard pulls us aside and he says, "Hey, MJ." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, this is Brett. This is Larry's son. And he goes, "Hey, Brett, what's up? It's nice to meet you." I said, "Nice to meet you, Mr. Jordan." Because I was always told to use their last name and not call him Michael, and all that stuff. Freddie Freeman's walked. We got no outs. We got 2 guys on 54 pitches, and it looks like they are getting arms warmed up in the bullpen as Savage is struggling early, but only having surrendered 1 run to this point. But I'm sitting there talking to Michael Jordan in person, and then that's when he asked me that question I mentioned earlier. He said, "What's your favorite sport?" And I was like, "I don't know if I want to tell you." He goes, "Wow." I'm like, it's my favorite sport's not basketball. He goes, "What is it?" And I was like, "It's baseball." And that's when he's like, "Mine too." That's all. He goes, "That's awesome." And he's like, "One day I want to play pro baseball too." Well, fast forward several years later, he ends up playing pro baseball, playing for the White Sox, for the Barons. And I just, that day, my dad was my hero. My dad's a great guy. And him and I have had our ups and our downs, but let me tell you, man, there's nothing like your dad being your hero. I love Michael Jordan. I love meeting my sports idols. Mark McGwire. I've gotten to interview many current Houston Astros, but none of them top the significance that my father's played in my life. So, hey, you know what? This is watch Long World Series and hear some life-changing stuff. Well, hey, guess what, Mopo? I'm actually a Christian, sir. So thank you for the message. I appreciate it. Yes, my faith is what keeps me going. A month ago, Mr. Fulton, I was in the hospital. I had a mild heart attack, and God has healed me from that. And we are definitely praying for you as you're recovering from knee surgery. Definitely praying for you. Thank you so much, Savannah Chaka, I guess is how you say it. Thank y'all for tuning in. You got 113 people watching. Tell me, what questions do y'all have about baseball, about sports? Hey, what's up, Val? How you doing? Wait, is this the Val? Is this who I think it is? Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe somebody else. Well, you know what? All Valeries are great. I thought it was someone I knew, but you know what? We got all kinds of people coming in. Hey, share this live. Make sure you guys tell everybody that Back to the Bullpen is, we're going to be doing some stuff during the postseason, the World Series. There's another hit. And is it going to be another run? Yes, it is. Wow. Trey is savage, but Freddie Freeman does not mind getting caught in the rundown. They advance another runner into scoring position, and it looks like the bullpen is definitely going to be used in this 3rd inning here coming up. Not the start that you want with Savage. It's an interesting move going with him in game 1. Now, here is the, I think, philosophy. And Val, maybe I do know you. You said hi, Brett, and you're from X. So maybe we're friends on X. I'm not sure. Oh, we met in Houston once. I was visiting from. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, Val. Oh, you were. I believe it was you and your husband were. We met at pitch 21. Is that correct? I think I remember now. Yes. Okay. I think I remember. If this is the same person, that's right. I believe your husband's in the service, if I remember correctly. Am I a bad person if it's blue? No. Look what I'm wearing. Blue Jays. What's up, Val? Tell your husband I said hello. See Blue Jays right here. And I turned my hat around. What's up, Argenis? Because there was a excuse the language, there was a butthurt Dodgers fan in here saying he was offended. See, I can find the comment right here. Your hat, 2017 cheaters. Disappointed in your hat. 2017 Astros robbing Dodgers a World Series. What about Mookie Betts? What about those clowns in 2018? Val, it's great to have you on here. I hope you now listen, if y'all are not subscribed to Back to the Bullpen, you've got to be subscribed to us because Mike and I got a big announcement. We're hopefully going to be able to make it next week. We are super excited about what we have coming up. Mike is doing some post games with Sirius XM Radio. We got 2-2 with 1 out, 32 balls, 32 strikes. That's not what you want from your starting pitcher. Let's see what he does here with Teoscar Hernandez. Trying to feed those corners, and he is just not hitting his spots right now. Let's look. I want to see who we have going in game 2. The Blue Jays have Gausman going in game 2. Does he get it? He does get it. Okay, 2 outs. Now, it looks like Dante Bichette's moving a little gingerly there. But a great play. He didn't have to plant off his left foot. That's good. Planted off his right foot. So you got to love that for the Jays. But how big is it? Tell me what y'all think about Dante Bichette coming back. Bo Bichette. Wow, I'm stuck in the 90s. Tell me what y'all think about Bo Bichette coming back from injury to play in the World Series. It's pretty impressive. And Savage just doesn't look like he has it. He is not hitting the strike zone. Yeah, I know, Argenis. I sorry, stuck in the 90s there. That's what 50 years on this earth will get you. All right, let's go. Max Muncy is up, and this dude just hits. This guy's he's a clutch performer. You got 1 ball and 2 strikes. You're hoping, if you're a Blue Jays fan, you're hoping that Savage can get out of this inning. Save that bullpen. Now, do you let him go back out? I mean, he'll have 70 pitches minimum. Ooh, that was close. 70 pitches in 3 innings. Nothing but love to Brett from the 90s as well. I appreciate you, Argenis. Appreciate you stopping by, sir. Got him swinging. Okay, well, the Blue Jays got their work cut out for him. It's not an insurmountable lead by far, but Blake Snell he's dealing for the most part. So, thing is, you got to get that pitch count up. You got to get some hits. Thank y'all, 125 of y'all tuning in. I appreciate y'all stopping by. 117 here on X. Let's see how many of y'all are live on YouTube. Several of y'all are watching from your phone. And what's cool is they got this new feature where we can set up feeds for your phone and for the computer. And most of y'all are watching by phone. So thank y'all so much for tuning in to this Back to the Bullpen live feed, postseason edition. Already lost time to go spend $7 billion in copy. Yeah, look, man. So what are you saying? If Toronto can hit the Dodgers, it might be a long, low-scoring affair. Good show today, guys. I agree. Beat LA. Hey, man, thank y'all so much. OMG, guys, take this off. That's okay. That's funny. I love when people disagree with something you say on a show. What's up, Turd Ferguson? How you doing, sir? Good to meet you. That's an old SNL skit, if I've ever heard one. A little tip of the hat to Norm Macdonald. Yeah, so back to the bullpen. Let me tell y'all right now, you can get your back to the bullpen shirt. They are $19.99. If you go and you grab 2 shirts, you can use the code B2B at checkout, and all the way through the end of the year, 10% off your order of 2 shirts or more. Get that from Ram Shirts. Go there today. Use the code B2B at checkout to get those shirts. I'm going to put at ramshirts.com because I didn't have that up there. So that might confuse some people. We'll do this. We'll save it and we will scroll it. There we go. How's that? So thank y'all for tuning in. We got 34 of y'all here watching live. You guys rock. I appreciate it so much. Share this with some of my, I'll share this with the old CC Sabathia, see if he can stop by and say hi. But hey, we got some cool things coming up. Definitely Mike Stanton and myself got some announcements that we'll be making hopefully in the next week or so. We are excited about expanding what Back to the Bullpen is and what Back to the Bullpen does. So I'll be excited to definitely share with you guys that all the things that we have planned going forward with Back to the Bullpen. I will continue to be doing Locked on Astros. We will continue Back to the Bullpen, but there's some things that I think you will want to hear when we get those items out and everything is made official. So pretty excited about that. All right. So where are we at, kids? What do y'all think? Let me ask y'all this. What do y'all think about them interviewing the coaches in the middle of the inning? I liked when they interviewed the coaches maybe between innings, but what do you think about it during the game, in the middle of the game, while their team's up to bat? Hey, thank you, Argenis. I appreciate it, sir. Best Locked On show. Well, the Locked On Astros is the best Locked On show. I believe that. There's Miles Straw. Schneider is up, takes a ball, a changeup, 83 miles an hour in the dirt, 47 pitches for Blake Snell. So he's a little bit further behind Savage. Wow, got him on a changeup. Third strikeout for Snell. They're going to learn better when they get snipped by a foul ball. Yeah, I just don't know, BG. I don't know how I feel about I don't mind the interview in the dugout in between innings. I don't like it in the middle of play. I just don't like it. That's just me personally. So hopefully we'll last all game. I don't know if I will. Tomorrow got a big district tournament for my volleyball team. So hopefully we can go out there and shock the world and win the title. That would be fun. Interview coaches or players during the game doesn't suit well with me. Oh gosh, here we go. It's got to be someone from my school putting the number 6 next to the number 7. I'm not doing it. Vlad with the hit. There you go. That's what you need. My daughter's supposed to have a softball tournament this weekend, but that's not. No, I've heard a lot of tournaments are being canceled. Now, ours isn't canceled because it's indoor volleyball. There you go. 1 out. Vlad Guerrero Jr. gets a little seeing-eyed single, gets a hit. There's Vladdy's family. His dad's up there. Good hit. Goes out and gets it. Does a great job. Oh, look at that. There's Mr. Hall of Famer himself, Vlad Guerrero. You know, this is the first time in Major League history that 3 former big league um, players' sons have played on the same team in a World Series. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, BG. I really do appreciate it. Oh, man. See, you guys are in front of me. How am I so far behind? My feed is really slow. Well, there you go. Ending inning double play. That won't help your cause. That will not help your cause at all. See, that's what the Mariners did. They ended up in all those double plays, and that's why they got beat game 7 in the ALCS. I mean, greetings to Mama Wheelhouse and Milo. Well, thank you so much. Mama Wheelhouse, I don't think is watching. Milo is he's not in here. Milo's mad that I'm in here doing this. I'm behind chat, but ahead of you by a few seconds. Yeah, I don't know why mine is so far behind. I'm trying to figure out. So I've got my TV going in the background so I can hear what's going on with the TV because I can't play the sound on this feed. And obviously I can't play I don't have the rights to it. So I hear it happening before it happens on my screen. So my Fubo on my computer is a slower feed than my Fubo on my TV. Mr. Higginbotham. It looks like a lot of y'all are watching from your phone. I'd be curious to let me see what it looks like. Can I see what it looks like with the phone? That's an interesting view. Okay. Interesting. I do have to make sure that I don't forget to set my roster and my lineup for my volleyball game tomorrow. I'd be very mad at myself if I woke up and that stuff was not done. I would be very upset. I have no idea who Post Malone is. Is that like Post Malone's cousin? And not only am I watching the game and staying up with y'all, but I'm also keeping up with a text conversation. Why? Because I'm a dual threat guy. So man, this definitely is a game that Toronto's got to batten down the hatches. They've and they're bringing you Savage back out for the 4th inning. So we'll have to see what happens as a result. He does have 2 strikes early on Kiki Hernandez, who's 1 for 1 with an RBI, who's responsible for one of the runs. So if you can get him out here, that would be a huge out, and he strikes out swinging. See, now I've got 3 different phases. I've got the earliest feed, Game Day Live. I've got the secondary feed, Fubo TV. Then I've got Fubo on my computer, and I'm getting what happens 3 different times. There you go. Getting that slider down is huge. Getting that slider to be a deceptive pitch where it goes from top to bottom is what is massive. So you definitely have to have that. If your Savage is going to be successful. So we've got 1 ball and 2 strikes on Edman, and I've got to be careful. I can't watch game day because it's going to mess everything up. TV and YouTube from a tablet. There you go. Nice. Excellent. You know, it's pretty remarkable having this rookie on the mound and trusting him to go to game 1 when you have other veteran pitchers that could go because you had the rest. And you really don't if you lose this game, you're using a guy that has been reliable lately, but you also don't burn one of your veteran starters if things don't go right. So I absolutely love that. The AL East is the toughest division. Do you agree? Yes or no? Yeah. I mean, but the AL West has had World Series finalists, 6 out of the last 7 years, right? So, I mean, the East is pretty tough, but yes, I get your question. Across the board, the East is probably the toughest division. I don't know. The West, the NL West is pretty tough as well. There you go. There's you Savage's parents cheering their son on. That's got to be nerve-wracking. That was a connection and a catch by Miles Straw. Well, hey, he got out of that with little to no damage. Actually, no damage at all. Middle of the 4th. He limited his pitches. You could probably set him out there for a 5th inning. Mm. 169 of y'all watching. Thank y'all for stopping by. I'm Htown Wheelhouse. We're Brett Chansey with Back to the Bullpen. I'm also with Locked on Astros. We got some big things happening coming soon. An announcement that hopefully Mike and I will be able to make official. We're excited about that. Okay. Why are we saying that? Ayush, you know what? If you're the same Ayush that hangs out with us on Locked on Astros, you sure do tend to have negative opinions all the time when they're losing 56-63. But you always bring up the negative, man. I never hear anything positive from you. What's up with that, brother? See what the stats are on the Rockets game at halftime. Durant 15 points, Şengün 8 points, only 2 for 10 for field goals, 0 for 2 3-pointer. Jabari Smith Jr. 8 points. Yeah, I mean, hey, Reed Shepherd's 2 for 2 on 3-pointers. So there's only 2 makes. Other than that, he's 0 for 6. He's got to shoot better. It's halftime. Game's not over. They'll be fine. I don't think they suck. They just took the reigning NBA champions to double overtime and barely lost. I wouldn't say they suck. Yeah, we were supposed to win beach. I wouldn't say that, man. I mean, come on, dude. It's like 5-6 quarters into the season, and You cannot judge a season by the first two games. You took the world champs to double overtime, probably should have won that game. Outside of a couple mental errors at the end, you win that game. I think we're having a different conversation if that happens. You know, it's interesting. The Astros have not been in the playoffs for over a month, but yet all you hear this postseason is stuff about the Astros. Isn't that crazy? Kenneth's like, watch the Pels. Kenneth's like, you think the Rockets suck? Watch the Pels. Trust me, RP3 and them guys, those guys over at Southwest Louisiana, ESPN know all about that. They know all about that for sure. Interesting. Well, I'm wondering how many people are getting to see a World Series game for the first time in Toronto. I see a guy that says, Adam, guys, it's happened. My dad and I are at the World Series. That's cool. That I remember being at the World Series with my son in 2023. We actually went in 2021. The only home game they won that year in that World Series. Yeah, I get it. I mean, but the Rockets didn't lose a ton last year. I mean, they made the playoffs. Do you think the Astros will try to trade for Tarik Skubal? What if the Astros went out and got Skubal? Astros Josh proposed this on X. Spencer Arrighetti, Yainer Diaz, Bryce Matthews, and Jacob Melton to the Tigers for Tarik Skubal. I don't think that's enough. I have. I attended. I didn't attend the first 2017 one because it happened to be in the middle of a school day and I was out of days. And then I was out of days in the first semester because my son kept getting sick. Long story. But my son and I actually went to the 2022 World Series parade. Wow. Boom. What a shot off the wall. Alejandro Kirk. Ooh, get back to first, buddy. You're not that speedster you think you are. There's a hit with no outs. You don't think our pitching needs to be addressed? Are you sure about that? We're losing Framber Valdez. We have one true ace. Oh, man, you messed it up, bro. I'm going to react to it here. Let's see what happens. Dalton Varsho, deep to center field. Oh, home run. Let's go, Blue Jays. Yeah. Let's go, Blue Jays. America's hat, Canada. To all my relatives up in Canada. Actually, they're up in Northwest Canada. There you go, baby. There you go, Mimi. I know you're looking down on heaven right now. I know you're watching this game and you're smiling. She used to always talk crap to me when they won that World Series back in the 90s. Oh, my gosh, when they were winning. No, man, it's all good, man. It's all good. Don't you apologize, man. It's all good. Good deal. Dalton Varsho, an absolute tank of a man. Number 5 for the Blue Jays. Wow, he just lit that ball up dead center. I mean, that's like on MLB The Show where it's like perfect timing. I mean, you're not keeping that ball in any stadium. Wow. Unbelievable, man. You got to love that. Come on, Ernie Clement. You can't follow up a home run with a pop out. Dang it. But 2-2. Got to love it. Gotta love it. I'm just glad y'all are here. 180 of y'all watching. I appreciate it so much. Look, if y'all haven't, I need y'all to go to Back to the Bullpen YouTube channel, and I need y'all to subscribe. We need more subscribers. We've got some more. We've got some more. What do you call it? We got some news to share with y'all coming up soon. Sorry, I couldn't think straight. Bottom of the fourth, 2-2 Blue Jays. Wow. 2 earned runs allowed in the NLCS. 2 earned runs allowed tonight. They've allowed as many runs tonight as they did all LCS. Drop? Nope. Man, what a hit. You asked something about 2026, but better save it for another day. No, man, go ahead and ask for 2026. What's up, man? What you got, Argenis? What do you got, sir? Ask away. You know, whenever I do watch alongs like this, I gain a lot of respect for commentators who do this for 162 games or radio guys. It definitely is not easy. Wow. It's been the longest 4 innings that I can recall. It has been pretty long. You're right about that. I want to give Mr. Springer up. I need a Springer dinger. Trying to hit this 5-pick parlay too myself. Uh-oh, Springer must be up because I keep seeing the chat. Oh. Nope. I guess not. I read that wrong. Dalton Varsho ties it up 2-2. The Blue Jays have made this a ball game. It's like it's 0-0. You know what? I wonder if I could do something. Never been a fan of the word dynasty, but I don't think the Astros window is closing either. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see, man. All right. Well, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I need to get some water and need to check on Milo. I'll be back, so y'all stay tuned. Thank y'all for tuning in. Oh, we still got 190 here. Good job. Only 4 dropped off. Nice. So check out this interesting observation I've made behind home plate. You got Mr. Marlin sitting dead center behind home plate. And then next to him is a dude that's jacked beyond, like he's like a human Hulk, but he won't stand up. And I wonder why he's not standing up. Strike. Got him. Ohtani 0 for 3. Wow. Big strikeout by Flaherty, man. Not look at that pitch. Wow, that 81-mile-an-hour sweeper just froze. Yeah, I don't know if that was a strike, but wow, what a pitch. Milo made his way in here. So pepper me with some questions here. Let me know what y'all are thinking, what y'all want to talk about. I'll throw out some more World Series facts here. World Series records when you're the home team in AL. The AL's 203 and 144. When the National League is the home team, they're 175 and 175. Unreal. Wow. In one-run games, the AL has the NL. That's a strike at the top of the zone. Scoring 4 runs or more, the AL is 271 and 64. In game ones, the AL is 65 and 55. Oh, man, what a base wrap. That ball was smoked up the middle. Yeah, George Springer's got 23 home runs. And so George Springer matched Kyle Schwarber with the third most career postseason home runs with 23. We knew about that. Leading is Manny Ramirez, and behind him is one Jose Altuve. See what Freddie Freeman does now at the plate. How is that not a strike? I don't think that's a swing, but I think that's a strike in the strike zone. 26-year Major League umpire Mark Wagner will serve as the crew chief. Wow. That's a long time being behind the plate, man. See, I wouldn't want to be an umpire. I just wouldn't. Have I ever been to Rogers Center? I have not. I have not been to Rogers Center. I've been to Canada. I've been to British Columbia. I've been to I've been to Calgary, but I've never been to anywhere like Montreal. I've never been to Toronto. Good for Freddie Freeman not acting like he got hit in the hands, because they would review that if they called it a foul, if they didn't call it a foul, or if they call it a hit by pitch. Freeman has got such a sweet swing. Such a sweet swing. And just an overall good guy, too. I mean, you hate that such a good, nice guy plays for the Dodgers, but it is what it is. The reason why I say that is because as an Astros faithful, it makes it harder to root against the guy. But then again, a lot of people say they root against the name on the front of the jersey, not the name on the back of the jersey. Freddie Freeman, that's right. He's Canadian. He was singing "Oh Canada" during the Canadian national anthem. That makes sense. I wonder who his favorite Blue Jay is. Is it Joe Carter, you think? BYU versus Iowa State. What a matchup. I'm joking. BYU's number 11. That's right. Well, did he become a Canadian citizen? Is that what you're saying? Brett, in your opinion, are the Dodgers really ruining baseball? I don't know. I mean, my question would be this, because I've thought about that a lot. That's actually a great question. My question is this. If it was my team, would I think my team was ruining baseball? Oh, yeah. Okay. Vlad Guerrero Jr. was born in Canada. Yes. Right. They're Dominican, but he was born in Canada because his dad was playing in Canada when he was born. Yeah. Okay. I get that. Okay. So yeah, he's Canadian. I didn't even think about that. But to talk about this, I don't know that the Dodgers are necessarily ruining baseball. They're signing players within the rules. It infuriates every fan base out there. But it's just oh, really? Another Locked On podcast did an episode about it. Maybe we should do an episode about it. That'd probably get a lot of run. I don't think they are. I do think, though, Major League Baseball has got to put some sort of lid on deferred payments. But then again, how can you tell teams how they can distribute that money and how they can't distribute that money? And then is that overregulation? Would the players union go for it? I don't think they're ruining baseball. They're just buying teams and instead of building teams. They don't need to build teams, but they did have for a while a really, really good farm system. I don't know what their farm system is like right now, but if clubs are upset about it, then clubs need to step up to the game and spend more money on player salaries and less money elsewhere, wherever that money goes. Oh yeah, I would love to see the Astros in the World Series. I would love to. I mean, the Astros in the World Series would be way better than watching this. I mean, by any stretch of the imagination, especially as a Houstonian myself. I'm trying not to yawn, man. I'm fading fast, boys and girls. I had a long day. I've got to get up early. We got a tournament in the morning. Don't know if I'm going to last all game. Which Locked On Pod Argenis did the episode? Was it the Yankees? Was it the Padres? Was it Javi? Was it Locked On Padres? I want to know, do y'all think Indiana's a real thing? And do you think Indiana's coach is going to stay very long if they continue their success? Number 2 in the country for Indiana Hoosiers football. That's insane. Well, he got that one pitch out. There you go. Yeah, man, go ahead and DM me. There you go. Ooh, you don't want to reveal it on the show? 202 people watching now. That's pretty amazing. Let's remind the people what show this is. I'm Htown Wheelhouse with Back to the Bullpen for a quick commercial break.
I'm looking to the bullpen to bring my lefty in. Keep the lead and make your team look pedestrian. It's in your wheelhouse, we'll swing for the fence. You know it's money around here, but I ain't talking expense. Strike one, heat low in the way, you can't hit it. You know you wanna start a rally, but you better forget it. Strike two, off speed, same spot, your car looking. Get ready at the plate, this time you're not cooking. Strike three, swinging out of the zone. You ain't even touch it first. Tell me how they gonna drive you home. Walk your back, looking like we ain't cool then. The game's over, might as well put them back to the bullpen, oh yeah.
That's right. Thank you once again for joining us at Back to the Bullpen. I'm Htown Wheelhouse. You know myself and Mike. we cover not just the Astros, but the entire league. And we will be doing so for the rest of the World Series. We will be here during the winter meetings. And hopefully we can give y'all some news officially this next week regarding the future of Back to the Bullpen. Oh, come on, dude. Whatever. We're not going to talk about that stuff here. Mike is not coming on the show tonight. You mean is Mike coming on the show tonight with me? No, I had not planned. I didn't want to bother him. I believe he's got his grandkids, and so I didn't want to bother him. And I didn't know if I was going to do. I didn't know I was going to do this till last minute for sure. So I didn't want to be kind of fickle with my schedule. I was going to do it Locked on Astros tonight, but I'm probably going to do it tomorrow night. I didn't want to do two shows, but I'm excited about the future of Back to the Bullpen. Got my Astros cup. It's not the new one, though. The new ones have the Daikin Park logo on there, which is weird. I wish the old ones had the Minute Maid Park logo, but they never made that happen. I wish Mike did come on tonight, but he's got 3 of the 7 games for sure with SiriusXM radio, so I didn't want to put anything else on him. Name 2 good moves he made. Who? Dana Brown? I mean, I think he's drafted pretty darn well with Walker Yannick and with Xavier Nayans. He was brought here to draft. I thought the trade getting Cam Smith, Wisniewski, and Paredes was pretty darn good for Kyle Tucker, seeing that he wasn't going to be here. I just did. I just named him as you're telling me, haha, you can't. That's fine. But I mean, if you came to the show to argue, I mean, to ask me questions, and then your counter is when you ask me a question, say you can't, then why are we having a conversation? I mean, you can don't let the door hit you where the good Lord splits you, sir. I mean, you don't have to be here, but coming in here acting all negative and bringing in political talk is not the speed of this show. So go take that to Facebook and some amateur Facebook group. Was it bad? So what did Kyle Tucker do to help the Cubs? He didn't do anything in the playoffs. Wisniewski's injury came out of nowhere. Cam Smith, solid rookie. The Isaac Paredes, solid player. I mean, injuries happen. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was good. It was great. But it seems like from your perspective so far, you kind of have a certain image of who you think Dana Brown is, and you wouldn't give him a chance, even if, I mean, so you're saying he hasn't drafted good? I mean, come on, man. What are you talking about? Injured with the Cubs? What are you talking about? Yeah, Tucker was not going to stay here. We got 3 people that could potentially be here for 6 to 7 years versus one guy who was going to be gone after this year. And he went through a big slump offensively this year. He did not perform that well. After he got there, he was hot, and then he petered out really quickly. And then he did get injured too. Yeah, I mean, yeah, what, 3 of those 4 guys got injured? You can't control that. I mean, I question your ability to grade trades. Blake Snell, despite giving up the 2 home runs, has continued Okay, he wasn't healthy. But tell me what he did in the playoffs with the Astros. He's not a postseason performer. He never has been. He wasn't, I mean, he wasn't great in 2022, was he? So there goes my theory. What? Okay. So you don't want three guys with 6 or 7 years that you keep versus a guy that's going to be gone and walk after this year. So you're okay with getting nothing for a player that played his rookie contract out here and became a free agent and you get nothing back? Oh, I know, Kenneth. It's okay. Okay. Well, you know what? Conservative Denker. I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree. Back to the game. All right, you sound like a negative Nancy to me. Good job. So no balls, 2 strikes. Vlad Guerrero's up. Broken bat. Oh, and he is out. So the Jays don't even really threaten. Blake Snell looks like he's locked back in. 7 hits, Blue Jays, 5 hits. Conservative, tell me you don't understand GMs without telling me you don't understand GMs. Let Springer walk. Springer walked before Dana Brown got here. Springer left because of the previous GM. Listen, the previous GM wanted to sign Springer to a deal. They manipulated his service time before that, and Springer wasn't coming back anyways. Yeah, Springer walked, and then, Bregman, maybe you could have offered him something, but he wasn't going to stay here anyways. And, of course they're going to re-sign Jose Altuve because he is the face of the franchise. Yeah, Snell needs to probably stay in. Oh, trust me. I mean, there is no denying that his defense is bad. I mean, that's if you've ever watched Locked on Astros, we've never pretended like he's some wizard defensively, especially right now. But did who fall asleep? What's up, JC Willie? How you doing, man? Well, conservative Dinker came in to tell me how horrible and awful the Astros and everything about Houston is. So sorry, bud. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is it's a little icy blue action. I don't know if this is not Hat Club, but you got the sweet 2000 inaugural season patch. That's pretty cool. Man, I'm doing great, brother. I can't complain. Make sure you subscribe to Backs of the Bullpen. Mike and I will have a big announcement this next week. So, oh, dude, I would be way happier. See, so I've got this majestic Blue Jays jersey because my son, when he was 14, played for the Blue Jays. Majestic was on its way out. Nike was about to come in, so they were clearing house all these jerseys. So I went ahead and got this. Your favorite episodes are the season previews before opening day. I like those, but I will like it better this next year. Hopefully, if we get a different, since we have it like last year, we had last year we did a season preview and we had the Locked On Dodgers host, the old one, that is not with the network anymore, and all he talked about was 2017, and that was annoying. So yeah, I like him, but I'm just tired of the other hosts talking about 2017 like it's yesterday. No, Kevin is not on the Blue Jays anymore. Yeah, Valdez is going to walk for nothing. That's correct. That's why you traded and that's why you traded Kyle Tucker. Squad shows and game night have been great additions as well. Well, hopefully we've got another show we'll be adding. Okay. Conservative Dinker's here to tell us how upset he is and how mad he is about Dana Brown, sir. I'm really sorry. I don't know that he's a great GM, but he's not terrible. So it is what it is, man. But that's the thing. The Astros were still in the mix. The Astros were in the playoffs. They were leading the division. They had just swept the Dodgers. So that's the thing, you know. Okay. Okay. I'm about to put this guy in timeout on your negativity, man. Good Lord, dude. Teoscar Hernandez is not happy about that strike. He got Sir Anthony Dominguez got a big strike out there. Yeah, I know it's all Dana Brown's fault, right? Man, dude, I'm gonna put you in timeout, dude. Good Lord. What the heck was up with that guy, man? A freaking troll, bro. What the heck? Yeah, that whatever. I freaking put that guy in timeout like a little 5-year-old petulant child. What the heck, man? Get out of my feed, bro. If he comes back, I'm banning him. It's ridiculous. His kids probably don't send him Father's Day cards. Shouldn't say that, but it's true. No, I don't know about that. How do you think Walker will be next year? Look, man, I don't know, dude. Am I hopeful? You know, I am the optimist, right? But geez Louise, couldn't be any worse. I mean, he's still banged out 25 home runs? What do you have, 25 or 27, fam? Yeah, no, it was dumb. That the guy was basically looking to get under my skin, and I was kind of playing into it. So I guess that's on me. Whatever. Always positive, always Stros. But you know, I'm a realist. I mean, do I think, you know, real conversation? Do I think Dana Brown, everything he did turned to gold? No, he's not Rumpelstiltskin. But like the guy was mad because all these other players walked for nothing, but yet Kyle Tucker gets traded for 3 players and he's like, it's not good enough. So that's someone you can never make happy. He's the guy that when he gets 60% off an item, he wants 90% off. He's the guy that buy one, get one free, wonders why he can't buy 10 and get all 10 free. Like, you know, just like whatever, dude. Just go sit down. Yeah, 14 years of control. Whatever, man. I hope he creates another account so I can ban him. Let's go. Let's get Kike. Got him. Okay. He said, come on, man. Oh, the Blue Jays fans are pumped. I don't know. Where are these people coming from? The Correa trade was a surprise for me too, man. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment on the hat. I'm getting a lot of compliments on that. Yes, definitely, Bubble. Bubble, where you coming from? Like, where are you watching me from? Are you on YouTube? Are you on X? Where are you watching me from? Facebook? Oh man, I was too. Spokane, Washington. Oh my gosh. YouTube. Well, thank you for tuning in. How did you find us? How'd you find us? Were you just searching? Did it just pop up on your For You page or what? What's going on? My guy, you're so fire. Okay, appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment, Spokane. I feel like I'm being set up here, though. I feel like I'm being set up. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Htown Wheelhouse, and I am co-host of Back to the Bullpen, which is this show right here. I'm also co-host of Locked on Astros. My co-host with Back to the Bullpen. No, definitely very cool. So Back to the Bullpen is co-hosted by Mike Stanton and myself. Mike Stanton's a 19-year Major League veteran. So I appreciate the sub. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Definitely. My tagline is always positive, always Stros. And hey, if you want to support us, get a shirt. If you see right there, the QR code, scan that QR code, and you can get a shirt like this right here, Back to the Bullpen with Mike and Brett. You know, grab one, grab a couple. They're comfortable shirts. Seriously. And if you use that code that I just had, use that code B2B, you get 10% off your order of 2 shirts or more, and some free like stickers or coasters, whatever Mark sends you will be kind of cool. I'm a Texan Swiss Army knife, Brett, for everything that you do. Thank you so much. That's right, man. I do a lot. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No worries. Hey, I'm definitely not asking anybody to break their bank over a shirt. By the way, they are just material things, so they do fade. We can't take them with us. Sometimes I think we don't deserve you as well, man. I appreciate it, Argenis. You're so kind. And you're the kind of person that I need to remember when the trolls show up, and I need not to feed the beast, right? Hey, man, I appreciate it. I'm excited. 2026 going to probably be the biggest year yet for myself on the mic. And I need to be famous. I pray for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well, I guess in certain circles, you asked Mr. Argenis here from Mexico City. I guess I am kind of, I don't want to say famous. I don't want to use that word because it sounds arrogant, but pretty widely known, I should say, in the Astros community. Run the most successful Astros podcast on the planet with, where am I right now? I'm in Texas. I live near the great city of Houston, Texas. So, coming to you live from my home studio, trying to will the Toronto Blue Jays to a victory. Yeah, thank you so much for the support. Yeah, Springer has Dante Bo Bichette. Oh my gosh. Argenis, I keep saying Dante Bichette. 90s. How are the 90s so prevalent in my mind? Yeah, dude, let's see what's going on. Okay. I can't say your name 512 because it Oh, look, here's my dog. He's trying to get in the picture. He's trying to get in the picture. Hey, buddy. Good Lord, you're way ahead of me, bro. I just heard the hit. Dang it. Oh, there it goes. Yes. Love it. Hey, Milo, you want to get in the here? Y'all want to see my dog? Come here. Come here. Come on. Get up. Come on. Get up. Get up. Here's Milo. There's Milo. Milo's a dog. We got to be a dog. We can't be a cat. Can't be like, oh, we got to be a dog. Got to be a dog. Yeah, he's awesome. It's a black lab. He's an amazing dog. Doggo, Milo. But see, the problem is when I pay attention to him when I'm on the mic, he gets way too excited. What's up, chat? Hey, you know what y'all could do? Y'all are, I think, allowed to give super chats if y'all want. If y'all can, that would be cool. Throw a couple donations on there. Help curb the cost, of the whole shebang here. Let's go, Dalton Varsho. 2-run homer earlier. What if it's a 3-run homer? What if he's trying to match Htown? Let's go, Blue Jays. How old am I? Whoa, that's kind of personal, sir. That's kind of personal. It's kind of personal. I don't know if I want to share that information. I think I've shared it online. How old do you think I am? We'll just go with that. Now, I'll let you know if you're close. Oh. I love that. Yes, I have. I know. Wait, your wife says that 20. Okay, you tell this gray in my beard. Do you think I'm 25? No, I'm not 25. I wish I was 25. I wish I would. Oh, to be 25 again. Oh, she says she's 27. Yes, there you go. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, Milo, buddy. Milo's got gray in his cowl right now, too. He's trying to catch me. In dog years, my dog's 42, man. He's a 40-year-old man. Oh, Milo. Aren't you, buddy? I don't really play games. Bubble. Yeah, sorry. I haven't played games in quite a while. I'm a little past game playing prime. I'm not like some of these cool old heads that will play games. Oh, sports wise. Well, baseball is my favorite sport. I love to play volleyball. So there you go. Oh yeah, I mean, dude, baseball is king to me. Some people say football is king. No, baseball is king. 3-2. What you gonna do? Walk him. Let's go. Let's go, Varsho. You king, I king. Wow. Oh my gosh, he almost hit another one. Well, thanks, Bubba. I appreciate it, man. Man or woman, I don't know. I don't know if you're a dude or a chick. Wow. Whoa, what a shot, man. Holy crap, Dalton Varsho. Girl with the U. Okay, cool. Oh, it hit him. Did it hit him? Don't mind my user. Oh, no, man. It's all good, man. No, I just didn't want to say it out loud because I don't know if people are really watching. I don't want to say that out loud because no, man, it's all good, dude. You're a DJ Screw fan. I get it. But people from Ace, oh, he did get plunked. He got plunked. Oh, my dog is all over me. He's jealous. He knows that I'm paying attention to other people, not him. Oh, buddy. Calm down. I'm not going to. Oh, I'm getting him riled up. Can y'all hear him breathing? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Mr. JC Will. I appreciate you, sir. Bases loaded, man. You got to love it, dude. I mean, Grand Slam for real. Let's go, man. Let's get some Canadian vibes. Let's Reed Shepherd needs to be Ayush, don't come here with your negative Rockets takes, bro. I don't care. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Bubble. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's funny. What is going on? What are y'all doing? Reed Shepherd needs to be shipped out of Houston. What are you talking about? This guy doesn't know. Ayush, stop. Take that to Locked on Rockets, bro. I don't want to hear it, man. I think your evil twin came here and was trolling me earlier about Dana Brown. Someone said it was an Ayush ghost account, bro. Ayush, you and David have got to be friends. Y'all's negativity is always like y'all are always looking for something negative, bro. I swear, man. No, 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 you're good, Bubble. You're good. You're just being a newfound you're a newfound fan. There you go. I don't know what I was gonna say there. Ain't too proud to beg. Do you want me? No, we don't want. Okay, come on now. Let's ban user. There you go. All right, Argenis, don't ruin it for me. Ernie Clement up to bat. Yes. Let's go, Blue Jays. Yeah. First pitch, 3-2, baby. Okay. The QB I played high school with is announcer for the Seattle Mariners. We lost touch after high school, but stumbled upon some on. Oh, really? That's cool, man. That's awesome. 7:21 right now where you are. PM? Well, it's 9:21 PM where we are because we're Central Standard Time. 3-2, and there's no outs with bases loaded. This could get ugly quick. Wow, what a great game so far. What a great game so far for these Jays. Am I tired? No. I'm not tired. I'm pretty ramped up, but I am going to have to go right after this because my volleyball team we have our district tournament in the morning, and I am very cool. And wish our girls luck tomorrow. We're going for the district title tomorrow. We're the 4th seed, and I believe we're going to beat the 5 seed, and I think we're going to upset the number 1 seed. Yes, I'm a coach. I coach junior high girls volleyball and girls basketball. Thank you. I've got a great team this year, and I'm excited. I know they're nervous, but their ceiling is really high. So pitching runs allowed tonight. Wow. 3. They only allowed 4 in the entire LCS, the Dodgers. I appreciate it. I definitely will. 242 people watching. That's pretty cool, man. All right. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. See, the Dodgers have relied on their starters this entire postseason. If they can't rely on their starters in the World Series, and the Blue Jays may actually win a quick series, which would be shocking to me. Oh, he tried to put you. Did you see him try to put his knee in the way of the ball? That was awesome. Do y'all see that guy in the background that is totally jacked? Like his head does not match his body. Look how big he is. Oh my God, the dude is the biggest guy in the world. He looks AI. You only see right. So on the YouTube channel, so I'm also broadcasting live on X. On X, we have, let's see. On X, we have a total of 232 people watching. And on YouTube, I have two different feeds going. We have, let's see, how many people are watching on this one? We have 7 people watching that I see. Then we also have the Facebook feed. So there are, nope, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Milo, go on. Go. I had to kick Milo out. Okay, thank you. Let me watch. Please. I can hear it in the living room. It's one for computers. Yes. Another walk, baby. Hey, I have a question. So I have the Fubo feed turned up on my computer. Can y'all hear the game? Can y'all hear the game audio from my feed, from my YouTube channel? Okay, good, good. Okay. Then I don't have to listen to the TV in there. Now, the only way that it will be spoiled is if Mr. Galveston on here, Mr. 512, tells me something that happens. Do y'all see the guy in the Blue Jays jersey, in the white Blue Jays jersey? Do y'all see how big he is? Am I the only one that can? I mean, look at it. Next, watch when they show the pitcher's view behind home plate. Look at the guy in the white Blue Jays jersey. His head does not match his body. Do you see that guy? He is ridiculously huge. He just started clapping. He's next to Florida Man. Have y'all seen him? Someone tell me yes, you see him. Tell me I'm not the only one seeing this dude. He looks insanely like this dude's a roid head easily. Tell me, come on, someone tell me if you see him or not. Yes. Yeah. Wow. Big time, big time, big time. Unbelievable. Man. Okay, no one's responding to me. Come on, guys, help me out. Is anybody else seeing the guy with the massive pumped up, like everything? The dude's head, his head is tiny and his body is massive. What is going on with that guy? That's a random comment. The Bengals are the best. No, I don't. Okay, Jesse, wait till okay. I'm telling you, okay. So behind home plate, there is Florida man, okay? Marlins man, I mean, who's got the orange jersey on. Next to him is a guy in a powder blue Blue Jays jersey. Behind the powder blue guy is a guy in a white Blue Jays jersey that's got this tiny head with the hat on, and he's got a white Blue Jays jersey in his arms. He's huge. He's right there clapping behind the guy with the blue. The dude is an absolute monster. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna do a screenshot of it and I'm gonna post it up here and I'm gonna put a circle around it and show y'all. It's not AI. It's not, I'm telling you, man, it's on the live feed, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it is on the live feed. I'm about to get a screenshot of this bad boy. Dude, it's not AI. This dude is huge. Yeah, I'm gonna go pack go. What the heck? I love going to games. The Reds are my favorite baseball team. Well, hey man, do you watch Locked On Reds with my guy Jeff Carr? Level Up Dojo? Do you? You should. You need to. You definitely need to, man. Yao Ming is at the Rockets game tonight. Dude, Yao Ming, look, man, that dude is not aging well. He's a massive human being. Wow. Do what? More chromosomes in me. Oh, he's back. Oh, Lord. Oh, jeez. Because all you were doing was arguing. I don't want to argue. I'm here to do a watch along, man. I'm not here to debate you on stuff that you're obviously not going to agree with me on. So it's fine. Keep it up and I'll ban you. No, it was just, I mean, you just kept riding this negative line. I'm sitting here trying to watch the World Series, but I'm having to put out fires because I didn't say you couldn't have an opinion, but everything I said, you wanted to counter, and then everything you talk about is negative, 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 and I don't want to talk about that. Don't be a Bolshevik and censor me. How about don't tell me how to run my show? How about that? Oh my god, dude. Seriously. You gotta have some self-awareness and read the room, bro. Okay, that's fine. I'm an Astros fan too. Good God. All right, they got one out, 5-2. Oh, come on, Argenis. What are you doing? Okay, you're right. Hopelessly optimistic. Hey, I'll take it. That's fine. Wait, how far ahead are y'all on this game? Because I still have Barger at 2 balls and 1 strike. Now I think y'all are pulling my chain. What? Oh my gosh. Wow. 9-2. Oh my gosh. Man, my Mimi, you are loving this. My grandmother up in heaven is loving this, man. You're good, bro. You're good. That is amazing. Go Blue Jays. Get that home run jacket on that dude. Mike Stanton and I talked about, hold on one second. Mike Stanton and I talked about the unsung heroes of the playoffs, and he is definitely one of them, man. I'm telling you right now, um that's what it's about. That's what it's about in these playoffs. I mean,